to Trial of the Elements. I know that our Dungeon Master was working furiously to have something prepared for us in time. So I am very curious as to what's going to happen. So then, Dungeon Master Icey, would you like to tell us a story?
Yes, I would. Had to pull out my enemy book here. So, last session, you guys finally got to the second island. I say finally, even though you guys are already working through most of what I have prepared. And so, with one last panic about that, let's begin. Last week, you guys made it to Port Kittyzara and got rich. Very handsomely rich. Like, oh my god, we could buy this entire island rich.
Oh, that's an idea.
I don't think that will be possible. The island is a little bit pricier than what we have.
But look at all the pretty scrolls I got.
Let's worry about buying land after we save it.
You guys then...
Serenity is right.
Yes. You guys then did a bit of shopping. Dane got some wonderful new toys. As did...
Uspon
Cloak,
bought
if I remember right.
Uspon bought a lot of stuff.
I got a few scrolls.
Well, I was thinking more of the arrows you got.
Ah,
Oh yeah. These? I can't remember what arrows are. Just a sec. Ice arrows, yes.
Ice arrows, yeah.
And then Hex got a bit of a makeover.
Mm-hmm.
And is now known as Serenity.
Mm-hmm. Serenity Hailstorm.
You guys also had a bit of a conversation with Syldra, trying to figure out why she's been so moody and so angsty as of late.
and I still have the feeling we got nowhere.
You guys got somewhere, I'm sure of that. And then you made your way out to the subterranean transportation services.
Yes, also known as the roller coaster under the mountain.
We'll go ahead and start back in with you getting on the commuter line of the mountain subway. You guys want...
Sorry, go
ahead.
I just wanted to say I want to play a hunch. Is this area, this mining cart, familiar to Hex now that she's got memory access improved? I have a funny feeling.
I'd say no. This whole operation is fairly new.
Okay.
Like, the dwarves just built it in the past 100 years or so. New.
Okay. Yeah, because she was in her rocky prison for a long time.
Just like us.
Yes.
So, you guys all pile into separate minecarts. There are not that many here. Just imagine a line of like 8 minecarts with a magically floating one at the lead as the engine car, with a minecart full of crystals and gems behind it used as fuel. the little mage that runs it turns around, does a head count, goes, "We all ready to go?"
Whenever you are. Also, hi. Waves.
Do it.
All right, here we go. And he starts waving his hands like he's controlling an actual subway car. As you start to feel the minecart slowly pull out, the loud screech of metal on metal before the usual. You all travel under the mountain, the tunnel being lit by various torches here and there, before... And you travel for about a good hour or two before you see, in the dim light, the mage suddenly panic and just pull his arms both back as and you suddenly feel yourself lurch forward as all the minecarts come to a screeching halt.
What's the reason for the sudden stop?
As ahead of you, you see a large group of angry ogres. Sorry.
That ain't good.
That a
And-
common problem?
Well, of course there's a problem. There's a
No.
boat on the tracks.
That's the quote-unquote locomotive.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Shut up, it's supposed to be magical.
It's a magical boat.
It's a very powerful magical artifact, guys.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was doing.
And I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh dear.
That's good. That's very, very good.
Oh god, yes.
Serenity gets initiative for. Come on, real initiative, please, Serenity. Oh, nice.
16's pretty good.
Yeah. I've been getting like 1 and 0 and.
Too bad Serenity is currently not in the turn order.
Not again.
Give me a second. You are able to control that token, right, D?
Let me make sure, because sometimes I can't. Yes, she can dance around. And for once, she's actually in front of the turn combat instead of like way over here.
Okay.
I didn't want to cheat the system, so I'm staying where I was. Just slightly stepped out of the cart.
I think I'm where I was. I don't think I moved.
I'm not certain if the order got
Okay.
changed, but okay.
So let me get Hex in there, and you rolled a 16. So, 16. And let me get all of these guys' initiatives squared away.
I have the feeling Cerna's not going to be of much help.
Oh, yes, Cerna. Well, I can control Cerna, so let me roll her initiative as well. And initiative. Okay. And now, going down my list of enemies. Four.
Sorry.
Not a problem.
Oh, I've been coffee and breathy today.
I relate.
The air is full of particulate. It is not my friend.
Nope, you get back here.
Let's hope these ogres ain't too thick-skinned. I heard something about them having layers.
You're talking about onions, Vilo.
But I heard
Yeah,
that
we're
ogres
talking
are
about
like
cake.
onions.
No, he's
I
talking
now have
about
no-
cake, clearly.
Okay.
I now have no choice but to wipe them all out.
Oh.
Onion?
Yes, ogres are like cakes, not onions.
Death to ogres! Death to ogres!
It seems relaxation therapy has failed. I will schedule you for your robotomy.
Damn Nurse Ratchet has no chill.
Remember when Bender pretended he was like insane and like pretended he was Napoleon just for the lulz?
Yep.
No, that's. There was two
That was a
times in the
different
entire
episode, but
Futurama
same location.
series.
Place.
Yeah,
There's a
that one was from Bender's game.
Bender's big score.
No,
Bender's
Bender's
game.
game.
Bender's game, yes. Alright.
The Napoleon bit was the one where Roberto first shows up.
Yeah, and Fry gets lumped in with Bender and the charges and gets sent to the robot asylum.
Seen someone kill a guy with a sock before?
I'm stabbing. I gotta practice my stabbing.
You're not made of Tuesday.
Alcohol heals my power cells. Yeah. Okay, got all them in
As
there.
the only nobleman here is like, woo! And take control of the Royal Army. No Royal Army, baby. Scabs must have got them.
Yeah.
References.
So,
All D&D references too.
go ahead and top of the round is going to be. I need to zoom out. Orange boy down here. And I
Oh,
need to
dang.
A lot of people got 20s on their initiative. He was one of them. Well, they.
The monk who got... Is it the monk who got +4 to initiative?
To be fair, for enemies, I'm literally just rolling a d20. I'm not adding anything to their rolls.
Well, there we go.
20 is a popular number today.
Okay, good. It's saved. Alright, so... he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Make his way over here. And try and throw his javelin at Hex. Why did I put my dice away?
You mean Serenity?
Yes. I'll get that, and actually...
Serenity Hailstorm, formerly known as Hex No Last Name.
Yes.
And she didn't even need a naming way to do it.
You guys just wait.
She just
There
used
we go.
an object generator in her head. And went like... and came down with butter hailstorm.
Serenity
So,
Butter Hailstorm.
So, question to other DMs. On a enemy's stats, like
Yes.
for the javelin it says, range of melee attack +6. Is that what I add to the attack roll?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to add it to the attack roll.
Hex, does a 23 hit you?
Absolutely does.
Alright,
Oh, no.
so... you are going to take... I need another dice bag. Ooh, purple dice.
It's at most a 9, so...
So 4, 11, plus 4, you are going to take 15 points of piercing.
Okay. So you watch as like Hex
Oh,
gets
actually, hang on. I'm rolling the wrong one.
I was saying, Javelin is a 1d6 plus 3.
In this case, it's 2d6. So, oh yeah, only 8 points.
Okay.
Yep.
That's not so bad, but she looks hurt.
You guys should be fully.
Chunk out of
What
her.
to say? Like,
Well,
you
yeah.
should be fully healed.
32 minus 8 is like almost a third of her life, so she looks 1/3 dead.
No. Dane, you're up.
that's encouraging.
Dane.
I hear it. I was thinking, but it's not gonna work because it's too wide open space.
I knew it. You were thinking about using shatter, weren't you?
No, not shatter. Not shatter for once. There was a reason I was measuring out a larger area. But for now, let's get revenge on Orange Boy for hurting our dear Serenity. With a little bit of magic mythiel. Pew pew pew! At second level. So that's 4. I'm just gonna roll the others. So it's 4d4, so 3 more d4s plus 3 because it's +1 for each one.
Why is a potato rolling?
Because
Right.
multiple
So
screens and I'm
potato.
trying to juggle things. Quiet you.
I was
3, 7,
I was
8,
joking.
10, 12. 12 points of magical damage on Ogre Boy.
Naranja, orange.
Yes.
Okay, so 12 and.
I must say, this is rather
Okay.
rude.
Is that your turn?
Just gonna get behind the beefy boy. Have fun, Vilo!
Will do.
Cloak. What you gonna do?
Syldra, quick, look, that one's giving you a funny look. Go kick his ass.
Well, this one's going down. Cloak is going to go here and hide from Orange, if I can do that.
I'll give you that.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright. And using feline agility, she is going to sneak up on it.
Go ahead.
And give it a poke.
Give it a pokey poke. Okay. Poke
Alright.
away. Yep. That's gonna hit.
Nice.
Hmm. 17.
And my offhand.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, so 2d4s.
Yep. Roll me 2d4 for damage, for poison. Okay, so that's another 13.
Roll a d100 twice.
Yeah. 8 and 2. Nope. They missed their mark. You have to get a pretty high percentile to deal the poison. I should say
Oh, yeah.
lasting poison.
My turn ends.
Alright. Vilo.
Hi. So, Big Beefy Boy is going to stomp on over here with his entire movement, or 40 feet. And he is going to make 2 attacks on Blue Boy here. So, I have a question regarding extra attack, and I think this is a matter up to interpretation, since I just checked and it doesn't say. When you make an extra attack, can you do it with different weapons, or do they both have to be the same weapon? What do you guys think?
Hypothetically, it could be different weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not like an offhand attack.
Yeah, it's not specifying, but DM's discretion, of course.
I believe Icey said he'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Thank you. So first, Vilo swings with his Behemoth Buster Axe. 16?
Let me double check their stats. Yes, 16 is going to hit.
Fantastic. Oops, ignore the rage.
Still,
So,
16.
16. And that was blue battering ram.
And he's going to follow up with the Stone Maul. 14.
Beats it.
Nice.
Now we know he's AC.
So, 16.
32 points of damage in one turn without rage. Not bad.
Love barbarians.
Hell yeah. And that's Vilo's turn.
I love it when he swings those big weapons around.
Okay, give me one quick second. Might have to pee.
Love the gif Bloody just found for Vilo.
Yeah,
that's pretty accurate.
Yep.
Except it definitely still lacks the small spectacles.
Oh, you can't have everything, can you?
Well, he can't wear those in combat. What happens if they get broken?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what they say about hitting someone with glasses? It's not cool.
It's not very effective, to be honest.
Oh, you had a guy with glasses with
Apparently are
glasses.
more
That was
effective
very
than
vicious.
glasses.
You hit a guy with glasses. With glasses. Okay.
I want to say also that I want to be the I want to like have Kubur making like a video of Vilo talking during this GIF, being all like, "Well, here I go."
Could none of you be in Manchester on a Friday night?
No.
Very effective.
You might be wondering how I got into this situation. Well, it's a long story.
So, it is now Blue Boy's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he is going to... Come on, mouse, work with me. Going to try and smack you with his great club.
He's welcome to try.
8 plus 6, 14.
That'll miss.
Alright.
Looks like someone's
Oh.
gone clubbing.
But Serenity.
Yes. Serenity has a plan. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to come around behind, and she's going to, as soon as I can make it work, she's going to go for 1 unarmed strike and 2 unarmed strike.
Both of those are going to hit.
Holy
Damage 9, damage 7. So you watch as she comes around and like strikes the back of this monster 17 times in 6 seconds.
You know, you could make those count
16.
as sneak attacks.
Oh, could I?
Well, you're a rogue, aren't you?
Yes. I don't really know how.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
works.
you.
Oliver sheet.
There, I put up sneak attack.
Extra 2d6
yes.
extra damage. So yeah, if you want to roll me 2d6, go ahead.
Yeah, I
How many
just
times
realized.
It would be 3d6 now. She's the same level as Cloak.
I just realized, yeah. Hex, or Serenity now, hasn't rolled sneak attack once this entire game, even though she really should have been in many circumstances.
It's a little bit like me rolling basically just one attack when I could have already rolled 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll try. I mean, remember, she just got her memory restored, so she just learned how to do this.
So, that is going to bring this big boy crashing to the ground dead.
Oh great, another combat without me doing anything.
There's plenty
Nice
more where that
work,
came from,
Serenity.
darling.
What did you say, Cloak?
She just went, nice work, Serenity.
Thank you, coworker. Let's take care of the rest.
Go work.
Isn't that your turn?
Mhm.
Alright. Next up is Blue Boy. He is not happy about being hit and slashed so much, so...
Let's be honest, who is happy with that?
You never know what Vilo is into.
He is going to try and bash you with his battering
Oh, yeah.
ram.
Well, yes, head to toe dressed in leather.
Oh my god.
And he is going to miss with a 10.
Yep, definitely a miss.
And it is now a Cerna's turn.
No, 'cause
She is going to... Let's see what she has. Outside of cure wounds. She is going to... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30... And... Check this. Flashing lights, trace of creature, range. Okay. She is going to cast Guiding Bolt on the red boy, and that is going to hit at level 1, and it is going to take 10 radiant. So, that is going to be her turn. Syldra.
Syldra
Okay.
is going to run into position here. Not quite fully in that square, because that will give her straight line.
Are you allowed
30
to do that?
Up to DM's discretion, I suppose.
If it's at least 30 feet, I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, she has movement of 45 feet, so she's still going to move
Yeah,
12
well-
feet, so she's in position.
As long as it's your movement speed, that's fine.
Yeah. She is going to start glowing red and issues a 30-foot line of fire, hitting these 3 ogres, 2 blue ogres and that green ogre. So I need to roll a, let's see,
And what do they need to beat?
let's see, each creature near him makes a dexterity saving throw against key save DC. 1 second, let's double check this. I think it was 14, I think.
Okay, so... Rock Battering Ram.
Just gonna double
Okay, they both
check,
have
1
this.
second.
Both have the same dex, so...
Let's see, key.
3...
8 plus proc plus wisdom, so that's 11... 15.
Yep, I just rolled for all of them, they all fail.
That's 3d6. They take 12 fire damage each.
So... Blue Ogre... is... Oh, fuck, okay. 47... Battering Ram... Green. And green. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
You use 1 key point to... So you use 1 key point to use her... 1 second. Key fueled attack. And she's going to attack the guy in front of her.
Okay.
With a single red charge.
That is going to hit. Roll damage. 8. Alright.
And that is her move.
Next up, Uspon.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a little bit bad because Uspon's feeling like he's not going to be part of this combat a lot.
They have enemies.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of enemies, but yeah, he's dashing to that place, and unfortunately, that's all he can do, I believe.
They'll come to you eventually.
Yes, Uspon is dashing. Just look at that moustache.
We already know it's a wig.
Moustache, moustache, moustache.
The more you say it, the less it seems like a real word, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think this is a rather inappropriate conversation to be having while we are currently getting beat on by a bunch of ogres.
First time you ever noticed that?
That never kept us from doing stupid jokes as well.
You know what? Fair point. Joke away.
Yeah, that Uspon's done, so he just shrugs. Got nothing.
Oh. It is now Red Boy's turn. He is going to
You got nothing to throw.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes, no jokes.
And then he is going to try and throw his javelin at Uspon. Get their stats back up here.
I hate to interrupt,
Yes.
but hey, because we all like Upson and we don't really want him to be feeling useless, so I would like to posit an idea. Like, you have an action surge, you can use it, and we're probably going to get a short rest in before we reach, like, the end of this minecart ride, so you'll get it back.
Well, you are correct, yes. Alright, so could I please attack blue here in front of me?
Go ahead.
I'm not going to attack reds. Well, I've got this new toy. Let's see.
Yes, I'll say you have your attack, and then... yep, that's going to hit. And then red boost. So, 3, fine.
He's not even going to make a stupid joke.
Of course he's not, he finally hit something, he's just stunned.
He has hit things before, thank you very much.
Yeah, he killed that big bee.
Alright.
But yes,
So-
red.
Now, the ogre moves and tries to throw his javelin at Uspon.
Yes.
Does a 15 hit?
15, no.
No.
It
So-
glances off of the armor.
Alright, so...
The next is red. Unless
going
red wants to
to-
do something.
Oh. I'm gonna put that on there just to let me know the ones that don't have a javelin anymore. So it is now red battering ram's turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to try and bash you with his battering ram.
Alright.
21.
Does hit.
Okay, so
Can you
That's
react
my-
with your shield?
No.
No.
Dodging is an action. Or defend, as it should really be called.
Yeah, that's an action. I don't have any of the reactions that would allow that.
You are going to take 23. Oh, wait. Sorry. 21 points of damage.
Ow.
Holy shit, 21?
That's 2d10 plus 4.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Next up is the archer, or the bolt launcher. It is going this guy. Is going to try and take a shot at Vilo.
Welcome to try.
13.
13.
So that's his turn. Next up is the blue bolt launcher. He is also going to try and shoot at Vilo. And that is an 11.
Yes.
Next up is Green Boy. He's going to stomp, and try and bash you with his great club.
He can try.
13 misses. And red bolt.
Few people tried something a bit lighter.
That's a 10. Nope, that's a 7. And I'm just gonna say it misses anybody that I'm thinking of shooting at. So, Pink Boy. Stomp. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 11 plus 6, 17. Is that going to hit?
Nope, still a miss.
Alright, so.
Wow.
Cloak's boy is thick!
That is that there. And Dane, you're
I
up.
think about using that rage.
Okay.
am.
Isn't it so nice of them to gather themselves up?
Here it comes.
Here comes Shatter.
You see, if I put
Janice
it,
is my favorite spell.
yep, if I put it right here, I can get all of them. Just all of these guys.
Yeah, but don't you get us as well?
That's what sorcery points are for.
The best thing ever.
Oh.
Wow.
No.
Okay, so it's a con save, and let me make sure. Okay, so they all have the same con.
Yep,
Germany cricket.
Okay, so
that's 2
Red
sorcery
saves.
points to protect the guys as well.
So he only takes 12. Blue also saves.
I am.
Saves. But not looking well. Well, that one. Would that be double damage or just...
That is entirely up to the DM. Whenever I do saves like that, I usually make it that they fall prone or they get stunned. That's the way I play it, but it's entirely up to you whether you want to double damage or impose those effects.
I'm gonna say he gets stunned. Skips his turn. But he does take the full damage. And Pink. Saves. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's Dane pretty happy with that.
That's
Cloak.
what Dane does.
You just saw several archers try and shoot at your big beefy boy.
Yep. I am not happy with that one bit.
I do not like green naked ham.
She's going to use 20 feet of movement to get here. And she is going to pokey poke this guy. Pink, sorry.
With advantage!
With advantage. And sneak. Because, you know, that's what happens
Also,
in
I sent you a message, Koob.
Oh, I saw. I love it.
Yep, 22's gonna hit. So, that's an 18. Fuck, basic math fails me sometimes.
I know the feeling.
Do you want me to wait before rolling the d4?
Yep, go ahead.
Alright.
Okay, that's 26. Okay, and do you like to do anything else?
I'm going to attack with my offhand as well.
Go ahead. 20's gonna hit.
Alright. Damn it, these notifications.
Yeah, I know. They sometimes get a little bit in the way.
Alright.
He is not
with
a...
my la-
Yep, go ahead.
And with my last remaining 10 movement, I'm going to position myself here for Vilo.
Aw, thank you.
And you want to roll the d4 for poison damage?
Oh, thank you.
And would you like to roll your d100 for poison chance? Nope.
Can I roll it again? Because I didn't do it last time for the
Yes.
first attack.
83. Pink boy is now poisoned and will take 1 double check.
Icey is a kind and generous DM.
For
Said
now.
you gotta roll pretty high on the percentile.
So Vilo, Pink is weak, and you have advantage on this guy. Have at it. I end my turn.
Cloak.
Damn straight!
So he'll take an extra poison damage every one of his turns.
Glitch.
If he
And-
gets another turn.
Yes. So, it is now Vilo's turn. You've got a buffet in front of you.
Oh, yes. You think I'm surrounded by all of you, but the truth is you're all surrounded by me! As he flies into
I want to be surrounded by you.
Oh, come later! That's extra motivation.
Oh, a rage and a frenzy.
Yup. Okay, so that's a lot of things. So first things, I will enable the rage damage. And Vilo gets a whopping 3 attacks, so she's going to spread out across all 3 of these boys. And they're all going to be with the stone maul. So let's start with Pink. 21.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
16.
No, 16 plus 14 plus 11.
Well,
No,
11
the 11,
crit.
the crit.
Oh, right. So 16.
Believe me, I'd love for Vilo to crit right now, but he can't do that on Pink.
I wonder if I should have
well.
stayed there then.
No, it's fine.
He's looking very hurt, but still standing.
No, I'll stick to my original plan. So the next attack is on green. Good thing that's a bit of advantage, because that's a 16.
That's gonna hit.
for 18 points of damage.
He is also looking very damaged.
And finally, blue. This blue, to be specific. Oh no.
You said this one?
Yes.
Not this one?
Nope, this one.
Okay. So, roll me that damage.
Okay. So that's 21.
Okay.
So doing that one, I managed to hit.
Oh,
He doesn't have advantage against the blue ogre.
Right. that one misses.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a second.
That's fine, don't worry.
Okay.
You're a very honest player, Kubur.
I was tempted, but no.
I was tempted to tell on you, but then again, yeah.
So everyone around you is looking pretty haggard. And give me one moment. Nature's calling and not want to pick voicemail.
No worries. Go Wheeze.
I actually wonder what the sensation of being in the middle of a shatter spell whilst being bubbled from it would be like.
Pretty.
Do you really want to know that?
Kinda.
It kind of feels like the Final Fantasy X battle transition.
Yeah?
I would assume being hit with shatter and while being pummeled is a lot like going to a punk concert and being in the mosh pit, while all the loudspeakers are directed at you, and only you.
Beside the big speaker, seems about right.
So like one of those police LRAD speakers then.
Yes. Look, at least it's not a speech jammer. Because those things, a speech jammer is basically it's basically just a very, very, very fast echo that's delaying what you said that loud that you can't hear yourself think the next word.
That's the
So
thing
you're
that
starting
puts your,
to stumble.
it puts your speech and plays it back to you after like a
Yep.
quarter of a second. I have done that. That is so distracting. It is impossible to talk.
Yes, I've tried it, and I'm learning that I'm apparently falling into the older range already.
It's like
I
even when you're
get
reading out a prepared statement or reading a paragraph or something, it is literally impossible to do it.
That would happen a lot with people's speakerphones with my when I used to have to help people on the phone. Oh my god, it was horrible, and I would just tell them flat out, I can't communicate with you like this, and they would go and hang up.
I'm terrified on the fact that you're on a phone. Oh, that stuff's terrifying.
I mean, if you were suffering from stuttering, the thing would help. The technology is the same that is used to assist people who stutter to stop stuttering. And now everyone's stunned, apparently.
I know, I'm distracted by a little something. Don't worry about it.
I like a little bit of teamwork I did with Vilo just then.
Nice. I'm also not
Setting up
stunned.
for-
I'm making little updates to my character sheet that I showed.
I finally got round to writing a backstory for Dane.
Huzzah!
We love you too, bloody Luigi.
Words.
Ah, we love bloody.
Yes, we do.
It's true, where would we be without his shit posting?
Oh, they're utterly amazing sometimes.
Yeah.
And I will
That's
admit there has
some
been one or two
much-needed
times
humour.
I have stooped their jokes. Because they're funny. and they deserve to be in the VOD.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, very funny person. Funny how that Mr. Dad joke over here.
Y'all rule, what bloody Waluigi, y'all rule.
So
I just hear an
that's-
Icey? There you are.
Did.
that's Vilo's turn.
That is.
Now, Blue Boys, he's not happy you tried to smash his face in.
And he can suck it.
So he is going to try and beat you in the face with his club. For
By
black
you,
six,
you
10,
mean who?
and utterly miss.
They've gone clubbing again.
Serenity.
He's right. He's right
Yes.
there, guys.
How many times can I sneak attack?
Only the first attack counts.
Yep.
Oh, so it's like per combat?
Dane?
No.
Per
No,
round.
per
round.
enemy. Per round, yeah.
Dane, I think you messed up with the hand-eye coordination with that shatter spell.
Oh.
So I can do it again to this person?
Yep.
Okay,
On your first
1,
attack.
2, 3, 4. Sneak up behind them. And incidentally, the reason I wasn't using it is because I thought it only worked if I was hiding.
Nope.
Why did you think I was doing it?
I thought you somehow were hiding with some power.
No, no.
Okay.
Road cars.
It's just that you're surprising them. It's a surprise hug.
So there's
Prepare for a surprise.
that. Okay, and then I'm gonna do. Boop.
12 is gonna hit.
And then what do I roll? 3d6?
Yep.
If a sneak attack, it would be 16, wouldn't it?
Yeah, sneak attack is
16,
advantage.
either way it hits.
Yeah. So it's 3d6. Oh no, wait. 3d6?
Yep, roll 3d6.
Okay, sorry.
Not a problem.
Okay.
17 punches to the back.
Okay.
And then, are they still alive?
Nope, Pink is now dead.
Now, can I still move?
How much movement did you use?
I was here, so I went 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
they have.
You still move 2 more times, I think.
Yeah, you
So
have
1, and gonna go after this,
Yep, go ahead.
and gonna do. Oh,
It won't be sneak this time, though.
No, I know. I think I'm getting it now. And then.
But still, you're doing amazingly without sneak attack this whole time. I'm kind of scared what you're gonna do now.
Yeah, well, you'll see.
That attack unfortunately misses.
Yeah. Well, darn.
So. That's your turn. It is now Blue Battering Ram's turn. And he, again, is not the happiest. He roars loudly at you, and again, Vilo goes after you with his battering ram.
Here we go again.
Something's gotta give.
So, goes to try and hit you with a 11, but misses.
The unstoppable force beating the immovable object.
Yeah.
So,
I'm loving this.
I'm just kind of expecting the battering ram to just crumple in on itself at this point.
It's too bad that the battering ram doesn't have like a big charger head on the front, like a big equine head on it, so I could have said it was the unstoppable horse, but you know.
I mean, you can if you wanted to.
Does it, Icey? Can it have a big horse head on it? So it can be the unstoppable horse, meaning the immovable object?
no.
Aww.
These ogres aren't artisans, apparently.
They're more focused on function over form.
Just have it be one of the ogres drew it on in crayon or something.
Sure, we'll go with that.
They invented crayons.
It's a crudely drawn horse head in blood.
There you go.
So, Cerna's turn. She is going to...
You do realize that
Let's
that's now
see.
going to be the episode title, right? The immovable force.
Yes.
5, 10...
Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Bloody has already said that it is.
No, if Bloody says it, it must be true.
Yes.
Yep.
She is going to launch Scorching Ray at Red, and 3 rays of fire hurl the target. Okay, so the first one is going to miss,
And just
Second
glad I
one's
didn't
going to
say
hit.
unmovable.
and the third one's going to hit.
Stop
So,
improving it.
Red Boy is going to take 17 points of damage, putting him at that number. And then she's going to move back behind this fallen boulder. And that's our turn. Syldra!
Syldra, 1 second. Just gonna say, throughout this fight, you can just tell she's like robotic. She's moved to there. Look at the guy here, blue guy here, and she's gonna unleash 3 red dragon strikes.
Those are all going to hit. And I'm... Yeah.
25.
You just watch as... Because I'm assuming these are fire.
Yeah, these are fire.
Just watch as each strike just lights him more and more on fire as he crumples to the ground.
She's gonna risk it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And she's gonna go after these guys like next.
Okay.
2 attacks of opportunity. Not possible.
Yes. Going to 17 plus. God damn it! I keep opening the wrong tab. Again. Okay. 17 plus 6. That's 23. Does that hit you, Syldra?
Yep.
So you are going to take. Get the right dice here. You're lucky. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, not 8, 6.
Okay.
And then that guy, battering ram. Not one. Hard to move a battering ram fast. Or agilely, I should say. So, Uspon, your turn.
Uspon's turning to the battering ram. And,
That hurt.
yes, that did hurt. And a 1. 14.
Gonna hit. Roll it.
That's 10 points damage.
10 points, okay. And
And a 2.
gonna hit, roll it.
And that's another 9. So 90 points of damage in total.
My God, Uspon.
He hurt me. Badly.
That's great when you have magical weapons on your side.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, usually, but unfortunately, they don't stop you bleeding out of your mouth.
Some do. You just don't have that one.
So, It is now red guy's turn. He sees Syldra going after the archers, and he's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Swing at you with his club. 23.
That hits.
And get my D8 here. 4 plus 12 and 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so that's 34.
Now Battering Ram's turn again.
Yeah.
He's not
He's
not looking
happy.
well, and he's not happy.
Yeah,
So,
neither is Uspon, so...
I mean, a 12 did not hit.
Let me just check. No, it misses, I'm afraid.
Is Archer's turn. So, they are going to try and shoot at Syldra, the approaching threat. Not 20, but it fell on the floor, so it doesn't count. That is a 9. And plus 6 is... no, plus 3 is 12.
Yeah, I'll miss.
14, 17, plus 3 is 17.
That will miss.
And that's actually going to be for the next guy's turn, which is that guy. And... Green Boy's turn. Let's see who he's going after. 1, 2, 3, 4. I roll again. Cloak.
Uh-oh.
Does a 18 hit you?
Wasn't Green
No,
Stop?
this,
Oh, wait.
This studded leather armor of fire protection. Does it give me extra AC, or is that just against fire
It's
attacks?
just fire protection that gives you a bonus, I believe.
Yeah.
Already? Yeah, it hits.
So, got my D8s. 3 plus... That's right, it's a D8. That's 9 plus 4. It's 13 points of bludgeoning.
Oh god. 1, 2, 3. Son of a...
That's his turn. Next up is the remaining archer. And 12 plus 3 is 15. Syldra, does that hit you?
No, it does not.
Alright. Oh, wait. Alright, that's his turn. And Dane, it is now your turn again.
Alright then. How are we looking? Hire all the one. Actually, no, it's probably not worth that one. Still just having fun with her toy. These guys are having fun with theirs, so let us quickly double check a range. No one has attacked these archers, right?
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
They're being sensible archers and staying the fuck out of our way.
Perhaps that should change.
Indeed.
F them up!
Green guy down the bottom will go with a second level magic missile. Pew! So that's 3 more d4s plus 3. So that is going to be 12 plus 3 is 15 points of force damage on that guy.
Okay. Sorry, which one?
Green, down the bottom.
Green. Okay. So, 12 points. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, Dane's pretty content staying back here where they can't be hit.
Yet. So,
Dane is small
Cloak.
and squishy.
You just had this mound of flesh in front of you beat you with its club. Would you like to get some revenge?
Heck yes. Okay,
I don't think you get sneak though.
we do. We're still in like Vilo's opposite me.
I
Yes.
mean, green
Almost
attack.
Sneak
Yeah, you're
attack
right.
works when enemies are being flanked.
All right.
Yeah. Flanking activates sneak attack, which is why rogues are so amazing in huge parties.
They are. Rogues are crazy.
And that
Okay.
would be 14, yes?
That is going to hit. And 10. And would you like to roll your d4?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not looking very good. What would you like to do now?
He's still alive, eh?
Yep.
Just about.
Alright. I'll offhand him.
Alright, how would you like to do this?
I'll just skewer him through his head. His tiny bean-shaped head.
Alright, so your first rapier sinks into his chest as he yells out, and you quickly silence him with a upthrust through his throat and head.
Yeah. And Cloak will move here. Let's show this big old what we're made of, eh, Vilo? It's all you now.
Damn right.
Speaking of, it is Vilo's turn.
It's time to bring the pain. First attack against Blue Boy with the Stone Maul.
Nice!
Oh, dick.
Still alive?
That is 13, and against Blue Boy, yes, he's still alive.
Second attack against the Blue Boy.
Alright, how would you like to do it?
Oh my god, well, it's a great big fucking club basically, so the first hit's
So I left it in
gonna...
his head.
Basically, yes. Dude's gonna have his head caved in, and then another blow caving in further and further and further. So he's basically just sort of inverted.
Ooh, that's a rather fetching bowl you made there, Vilo.
Alright, he is now dead.
Okay, and I've still got one more attack. Right.
And movement.
Yep.
Yep, an attack and movement. What are you gonna do with that?
I could go like. So after turning this guy into a not quite so fashionable bowl, but it has its appeal, he's just gonna barrel past Cloak, swerve around the corner to flank against Red Boy here, and bring down the mall again. 14.
That's gonna hit.
Nice. 18 points of damage.
Yeah, he is not looking very good now.
And that's Bull Boy's turn. I love
Alright.
playing a barbarian, guys.
Serenity. You're up.
You could have used your last bit of movement so you could flank or Uspon.
Oops. Well, too late now.
Assessing the situation. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she's going to come rushing in on the side. And she is...
One more and you
Again?
can have advantage.
Oh, I thought I was in a good advantage position. Sorry. I thought that was
you got to
advantage.
find.
Okay.
If you could draw a line for us and like,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Murder
That's what I was
sandwich.
trying to do. So that wasn't a caw. That was what I was trying to do. So, and one moment, and she's going to.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that hits.
Well, I'm also going to do. Hold on. So I'm going to do.
Yep.
Let me do the damage.
Go ahead. And I'm just going to say, how would you like to do it?
Okay. She is going to rapid fire side, kind of like tip to her side, pounding into the side of this creature until it just drops. And then like one like comic book two-fisted sock to the jaw to bring it down, like the death blow. It's like a big roundhouse swing to finish it once they wobble.
All right. So,
Yes.
then is that going to be your turn?
That is everything except that she's going to look over to Vilo and do a like anime thumbs up with a little tweet sound.
which she could probably make because she's a
Yes, she
robot.
can.
Yeah.
She can.
Boldbody covered in blood will flash a big grin and stick his thumbs up and snort in kind.
So, it is now Cerna's turn. She is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Come over
like
to
the-
us. Come over to
I like-
Uspon.
I like that we're all leaving Syldra to do what she wants.
She
kinda
kinda
wants
needs
to punch things.
right now.
And going to give him a healing boop. At level 2. Give him back
Who's this
14
on?
points. Uspon.
Yeah,
He needs it.
thank you.
He does.
I was almost half dead.
Oof.
He's only half dead.
Man.
He got better.
Yeah, he's better now.
It's now Syldra's
Half-
turn.
Half dead or half life.
Screw around.
Hey, stop speaking.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Screw around to here. She's gonna fire strike red.
That's going to hit.
I'm just gonna use flurry of blows for another 3 hits.
That hits. And
So that's 4 hits.
okay, well it did 5 total.
Yeah, it's 2 for attack, 2 with, and then 3 with flurry of blows.
Okay, so the only one that's not going to hit is that 8.
Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
How dare you make me do math?
That's 27.
I feel for you. Math
I
sucks.
swear.
Actually, it's
Monk-
33.
Is it?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he
Monks-
is not looking super great now. He's bruised and bloodied.
And she's just glaring at him.
Monks are right up there with rogues. When it comes to when they hit, they are fucking terrifying when they hit.
Oh, that's been everyone
Except I
around
can
you.
hit heavy for free.
Oh, Squish is just erotic when she hits.
Cackles and hasted squish.
yes.
Everyone around you is dead. You still have these 3 archers over here, as well as who Syldra is going after, but probably best you leave her to that.
Yeah. Syldra's fairly focused. What to do? I don't think I'm gonna make it just regular. No, I'm not gonna make it there regularly. Okay, so, yeah. Husband's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 go here and take his last javelin and throw it at the red archer, I should say.
You have been retrieving those after every battle, right?
Unfortunately, I lost some of them.
Okay. And you said you were throwing your javelin. Yep, that's going to hit. Roll me damage.
That's what I'm about to do. That's 4 points of piercing damage.
Alright, your javelin sinks into his flesh, but he's still very much alright, and looking at you very
if you could give it back to me, I would greatly appreciate that. Yeah, that's the end of my turn, unfortunately.
Alright. Is now this red boy's turn. He is looking very angry and very pissed at Syldra. He slams his club on the ground, says something in giant, and tries to swing at Syldra.
It's a good thing he's not talking gnomish.
16 plus 6, 22. Does that hit you?
That hits.
Alright. 8 plus 4 is 12
Okay.
points of bludgeoning damage. And it's going to be his turn. And archers go. Plus 3 is 9. That misses you, Syldra. 11 plus 3, that's 14. I'm assuming that misses you, Syldra.
Yep.
And lastly, 5 plus 3, 8. I'm assuming that misses you, Uspon.
Yes. Yes, it does. An 8 misses.
That's going to be all their turns. Dane, you're up.
Okay. So everybody over here's done. It's just this guy again. Let me just very quickly check the range on this spell.
It ain't ogre till it's ogre.
It ain't over till the big ogre sinks.
No, there's no need to do that. Let's just use Magic Missile on Green Boy again. Level 2.
Okay.
So, boop. And
Alright.
then 3 more, plus 3. So that's plus 3 is 13, plus 4, 17 points of magical damage.
17, okay.
On that guy.
Alright. Is there anything else?
No, it's pretty much Dane's just gonna stay well back here and pew pew.
Cloak, you're up.
Alright. Cloak's going to use all 30 feet of movement to get to this rock and hide and take a shot at green.
Alright. That's going to hit.
That's
Right.
just going to be
Well-
not seen.
Well, that was, I was rolling for stealth there.
Yep, that's going to hit. Or, yes. Do your attack.
Hey!
So that is going to hit, and
22.
Math. Numbers. Business, numbers, business. Is this working?
It's working.
22
Yes.
plus your 1d4.
Yay!
Yep, roll me a d4.
Oh, it's not a poison weapon.
Oh,
I
right,
don't know
sure,
why all
sure.
my
Oh,
weapons
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
sorry. So it's just 22 points of damage.
So he's not looking the best.
Yeah. Ah, I end my turn.
Vilo!
Right.
How many guys left?
So many guys. Okay. Boldbody is going to use a dash action to get right up to this red motherfucker right here. Actually. No. Yeah. Actually, I cannot decide, so I'm going to roll a d4, and depending on, 1 or 2, whatever it lands on. Okay. So he's actually going to stampede over here towards green instead. And gore this motherfucker with his horns.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, 24 hits.
Alright, go ahead and roll the damage.
8.
And you hit exactly how much health he had left.
Nice!
So how do you want to do it?
Well, I am a stampeding bull, goring with my horns, so...
How much do you want to explode him?
There's a wheelbarrow behind you, Kubur.
Yeah, thank you for contributing. So, this dude is impaled, and Vilo just kind of swings his head back and slams him back into the wheelbarrow. And of course there's like a shower of blood in the process. Yes.
It's like that
So
gift Bobby
I-
shared earlier on.
Yeah.
Let's
So
do
I
that.
have 2
That was
attacks.
Austin Vilo!
Damn right! Still work to be done though! So I have 2 attacks left. So for once I'm actually gonna use some ranged weaponry. Woo! Right, what do I want to use? I got plenty of javelins, I believe. Well, I have 4. That's enough. What's the range on a javelin?
Oh, they 30, I believe, 60 and 120 feet.
Thank you. Alright, so Blue Boy is going to get a javelin. 10.
That's gonna miss.
Okay, second javelin. 23 hits, though.
Yep.
For 9 points of damage.
That is
Nice
neat.
throw.
Actually, I need to check something. When you make a melee weapon attack, so... Yeah, ignore the rage. But the
So
7.
just 7.
Yeah.
That is the first damage that guy has taken.
Everybody start somewhere. And that's Vilo's turn.
Serenity. You're up.
Serenity is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, remind me.
If you wanted to use cunning, I believe.
Yes. So I'm
Cunning
going
action.
to use the hex, the Serenity version of cunning action, which I have named accordingly. And she is going to go the other. What?
Roomba Zoomba.
Yeah.
Zoomies!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then she is going to go for her other newly named attack.
I'm loving
Oh,
this.
jeez.
Love it, love it, love it. Roll damage on both.
And she's just gonna lay into this guy.
Okay, so that is 16. That would mean that is...
And they are all to the face. She's mad. They are all to the aimed toward the face. I mean, obviously she's not targeting her attacks. She's just going for the face when she can.
She's not mad. She's Serenity.
So, Cerna's turn now.
My father always used to say, beware the wrath of a quiet man.
She's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get closer. And going to... can't use Scorching Ray. She already did that. And... use a Guiding Bolt on Blue Boy. That's going to hit. Cast that. 12 radiant damage. Wow. Alright. Syldra!
Syldra is going to do, as before, 2 red dragon strikes with a regular attack.
That's gonna hit.
And another 3 strikes with flurry of blows.
No, hang on. Can you roll me damage for the first 2?
Right, 1 second.
You might not need to do the flurry of blows
Yep.
after all.
That is going to
one more.
murderize him.
Yeah, she's just going to keep... She basically just backhand slaps him. She's got her claws out. Across the face, back, across the face, back, and across the face again, going, "You got in my way." And with the last one, she's basically going to decapitate him, and the head's going to fly towards the other red guy.
Okay, then. Uspon. Your turn.
Well, mind if I return the favor of taking someone down a bit to Serenity, and then he's turning to Red Archer Boy and the 1.
That hits.
Okay.
It's a 9
9.
and a 2.
That hits.
That makes it a total of 23.
And he is not looking good now. Speaking of not looking good. Okay. He dead. And Blue Boy. He's going to go after Vilo after seeing his friend get impaled and thrown in the abandoned cart. Actually, I'll say it's a damaged cart.
Well, it definitely is now.
I was about to say that.
So, he's going to shoot at Vilo. Not 20.
Oh, but Vilo does have resistance against several types of damage right now, so I'll double check what it is. Bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. I presume it's piercing.
Yep, it is piercing. Let me get the...
So that's going to get halved?
Yes.
I need a third D10. You guys should be glad none of these bolts have hit you thus far. Eight, 10, 16, 17 points.
And that's already halved?
So, say 7 points piercing.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, no, 8.
Oh, 8. Okay, one more.
Oh. Red's turn.
Who do you want
He's-
to punch?
He's got enemies too close to use his bow, so... Let's see who he goes after. Odds... Serenity evens Uspon. R.E.D.
It's okay.
He's going to try and punch you with his fist. 14 plus 6 is 20.
Well, that
Plus 20
hits.
Okay. And 2d4 plus 4. 9 points of damage.
Oof. Well, she's still standing, but she looks a little worse for wear. She's got bot bruises.
Well, I'm looking forward to you returning the favor.
It
Is
is
there
now
anything?
Dane's turn.
Right. Well, I was going to try and finish off green, but looks like Vilo beat me to it. Serenity and Aspen have that guy in turn, so... You know what? Just gonna go for blue, just to annoy him. Just pew! Oh, god damn it!
Oh,
Missing.
that fucking crit damage, though.
I know.
That would have been lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot! Misfire!
Literally. Just
Alright.
fire.
Yep, that's unfortunately going to miss.
At
Grim
least
was
we're
doing-
not getting any mana burn.
Just hits this rock over here.
Grim was doing something funny and I wanted to get a picture.
Aw.
Sadly,
That's
he was
cute.
being resistant to it.
Oh, roll too high.
So, Cloak. You've got arrow shooty boys left.
Alright. So, Cloak's gonna move 5 feet here, and she's going to hide. So she can make a shot at Blue Boy. I assume that works.
Yep. Roll damage.
Oh
20
my.
points. Okay, well, yep. Okay, so... Yep, he's still standing.
And I will use the remainder of my movement to get here. And she's just waving Vilo over. You
Oh.
got this, big guy!
Speaking of Vilo,
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Oh, you're going to get it now.
Down comes the ball for the first time.
that hits. He's still standing. How do you want to do it?
Fuck it! Another, like, not quite so fashionable ball. That's how I want to do it. They'll come in style one day, then Vilo will, like, make a mint.
Ogre bowls, now in stock. Serenity. It's her turn.
Let's see.
You can
She's
move
going
5
to
feet.
this.
Oh, you can move 5 feet over there, and then you have definite advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And get that delicious sneak damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Go ahead.
she is going to try to grapple this opponent and
Okay.
subdue them.
Make me a strength check.
Come on.
Ooh, okay.
Muscle thing.
13 plus 4. Yeah, you have managed to grapple him. He is now held in place.
Finish him, Uspon.
Yep, but first it's Cerna. He's going to come over to Syldra and give her a healing boop.
It's 5 points.
Not much of a healing boop, but that's the best she could do at the moment.
I have the feeling that someone else is going to finish this guy.
And Cerna's turn. You've got a grappled enemy.
Syldra just slowly walks towards Red. She's going to use a fire strike. A dragon strike.
Alright.
Another. And then another.
Poor Upson.
Roll damage.
It's 19, 24, and the crit.
Alright. How do you want to do it?
She just basically sub-zeros him. Sticks her hand in his mouth, grabs the top of his head, and just yanks it off.
Crikey.
Alright. And he is down. And that's tradition.
Yeah, Cloak is actually just gonna give Vilo a high five and a big hug.
You should have disengaged long ago.
He totally beats that hug and high five, by the way. And they spin him a spot!
Yes.
Take it. Take it.
By the way, Syldra's still carrying this ogre, the top half of this ogre's head.
Meanwhile,
And the spine.
Serenity does her little spin on one foot and kind of spins and does the V for victory symbol.
You
her
could
fingers.
drop the body.
She already dropped the body.
Well,
That's fine.
time to get back.
Well,
let check.
That was fun.
yeah, it's getting back is going to be a problem at the moment, as you see ahead, and he pulls up his lantern and fully illuminates this area ahead. They did some pretty decent damage. In the track.
While that's happening, Serenity goes over to Syldra and says, "You see what happens when we work together?"
Syldra's just silent.
Oh, I think we could get this stuff out the way easily enough. I mean, I know I could have a good crack at it.
And she cartwheels a couple times and then heads over to Vilo and says, "I'll help."
Oh, thank you. Much appreciated.
I love Vilo and Serenity. I just gotta say, being super buff together because he's how tall is he?
He's nearly 8 foot tall.
Less talking, more pushing, and Husband's going to push the rock right in front of him.
So, I would
And she's 5'4".
everyone who's moving rocks and rubble, roll me strength checks.
Yes.
It's heavier than I thought. Strength, not athletics, and not strength saves.
Save.
Athletics is strength, though.
Yeah.
And I get
God.
peace in that.
Look at this. It's literally, that's why I was prefacing it before the roll. Because this Vilo and Serenity just going tuk, 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 tuk.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel use.
Alright,
I'm doing my part. Husband's moving a pebble. I mean, it's even better than Cloak. Cloak is just taking a handful of dirt and moving it around, probably, by comparison.
Okay.
I got 1 point higher than you, so.
I figured Cloak was just sort of standing there and using her feet to scuff the sand back.
Yeah.
I would say with everyone's help, it's tails 1, 2. It takes you all just about 2 hours to clear not only this track but the other
other one.
2 tracks.
I was not made for this.
Oh, it's almost nostalgic for me. It's like my job back home.
Oh, I'd love to have seen that, Vilo.
For
His home or
Oh.
him labouring in the sun with his sweaty body?
That, yes, the second one.
for you all,
I have the
Can-
feeling I'm surrounded by deserts. Everyone's thirsty.
For shits and giggles, Dane will use prestidigitation to make Vilo sparkle ever so slightly.
Oh.
Make him look like he's glistening in the sun.
Dane, you're my favorite bird.
and once you're done,
But it is
you all
impossible to improve on perfection.
Oh my dear, there are many things that can be improved on with just a little liberal application of magic. For example,
Yes, I
also
can't-
this!
helps the medicine go down.
Just say, can I class this as a short rest for Syldra?
Yes, this and the remaining ride will be counted as a short rest.
How do
So-
hit dice work? You just click the hit dice and that's how much I get
Mhm.
healed by?
Pretty
Yep.
much.
And you can use as many as you like. Up to your maximum value,
And
of
when do
course.
they... And when do
Husband's
they
gonna use
replenish?
one of his hit
When you
dice.
take a long rest.
Ah, I see.
Yes, pretty much your long rest is your reset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when you fully recover.
Also, I love that Dane is just beautifying Vilo for Cloak's pleasure.
Pretty much!
You're saying that, but you're saying that Dane's not appreciating it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Dane, you are literally a wingman right now.
I do try my best, my dear.
Everyone go back on the choo-choo train.
Dane partakes, but they know that Cloak is the true love of Vilo.
Aww.
Syldra casually
could you
throws
put-
the... As they start, Syldra casually throws the ogre head out of the cart.
You're not even going to keep any teeth, dear.
But
Could make those into a nice necklace. Oh, knuckle dusters.
I was just thinking that.
Oh.
DM, could you put Cloak in the same car as Vilo?
Cuddles.
Syldra's just got
Fine.
just got like a 1,000-yard stare at this point.
So, you guys get your job done and continue on your way under the mountain. Takes you another 2 hours to get back to the following station. And because I didn't make a second, you're all just gonna have to deal with the cursor maps.
God,
So-
they all look. They start to look. Everything looks the same.
Pretend it's flipped.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
You'll
They
make your
actually
way.
arrived up here.
You'll make your way back in, and are starting to go back through the door to the office.
Oh,
It's like one of the secretaries or one of the helpers greets you. It's like, "Oh, hello.
hello.
I heard from some of the other tunnel guides that you assisted in stopping a ogre attack, as well as cleaning up the track.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah. Mostly him.
Damn right it was.
Well, we're not entirely pleased with the immediate stoppages. We know that it was not your fault, and we appreciate your help. In that respect, we like to give you a small reward. And she pulls out a little pouch containing 900 gold.
Oh, nice. Could always use a little more for our nest egg.
So you helped us save more than that by
But surely,
cleaning up.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, surely you need as much gold as you need as much gold as you. Sorry, you're gonna need a lot of gold to for repairs, right?
Oh, we saved more than enough, more than that. If it hadn't been for you, we would have had to send a whole crew in there to clear out the track. That takes time, that takes money, a lot more than what we're paying you.
Okay, I feel a lot better taking it now.
Yes. Go on your way and
honesty in business.
yes, I'm sure you have other business elsewhere. So, you all have a nice day.
You too.
You too.
Well, so how many ways should I split this? Like, well, Serenity doesn't need money anyway, and Syldra doesn't seem to be in the mood to receive any money. So that'd be 5 ways.
Do you want to keep it in the bag of holding for now and worry about it later?
I would say so.
Alright. I'll just add that then.
You all head out and get back on the trail moving.
I feel like I'm getting rich just for existing right now.
I mean,
Well,
no, you're getting
not
rich
going to
due to
argue against
providing valuable services.
Well, they were in our way. What else are we supposed to do?
I mean, we could have just did nothing.
And get killed?
Retreat is always an option, but we could overwhelm them quite easily.
Yes. So, you travel for about another good 30, 45 minutes before you come to the crossroads with a sign marking each pathway. North
Carry on.
north to Arena City. Yes, I know. Wonderful name. South to Munisiva, and north to Mountain Pass, or northwest to Mountain Pass.
I vote we head straight for the mountain.
What time is it?
10 to 10?
Yes, it's getting close to nighttime.
I
I
mean,
would
aren't you
suggest
sure? Like, we can, like, rest, like, in a comfy, warm bed, and have a hot meal, and head out in the morning? You're also dead set on, like, dealing with the temple right away.
Ever since my upgrade, I'm becoming increasingly sensitive to what you all might need. You all look like you need a rest.
Yep. Bit of R&R. Gotta have fun on the way. That's just what I think.
It was quite an exhausting experience.
To be honest, Syldra looks like she wants to go right up the mountain and get this shit done with.
Well, we're not all Syldra.
Exactly.
I'm just pointing out the obvious right now.
Yes, and with that in
Don't
mind,
worry.
Serenity does approach Syldra and says, "The others are having problems. You've noticed, right?"
Syl just nods.
She says, "It would increase our combat efficiency if they didn't have those problems. Wouldn't you agree?"
She nods.
She says, "What do you say you and I, just between us, try to help them have more combat efficiency, since they clearly can't keep up?"
She just kind of gives you a look.
She looks right back. She says, "You can't give me a look like that. I'm older than you, and smarter than you, and stronger than you."
It wasn't that, it was a look of confusion.
Oh, okay. The look like I thought she was being a look like, "Don't get out of my face." That's what I thought. She's like, and she was gonna provoke her, and she was gonna be like, and she says, "If we recognize that they have some vulnerabilities that we can help them deal with, then the whole group's combat efficiency increases." I'm all about statistics. So she says, "What do you say that we put on a show that we're okay with them needing the rest and getting better, so that they're not worried about it, because that's what's impeding our combat efficiency. Let's just let them relax a little."
Syl just shrugs.
She says, "Okay, then I'll take it that you're with me. Let's work on it. You'll see. Combat efficiency will increase."
What the fuck are they talking about?
D, I have to ask, I presume this is all hush-hush, right?
Yes, she's being very quiet.
Then Vilo is going to try and perceive. So if you'd like to roll a stealth,
Yeah.
Yes.
you're probably going to beat that, but...
Who knows? You never know.
Unless you don't need someone else's passive perception.
Is someone distracting you, Vilo?
10? That's beneath Uspon's passive.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what call?
Uspon's just turning around towards Serenity with a raised eyebrow.
She's paying no mind. She's just focused on Syldra. What do you say, Syldra? Let's help him out.
Syl just basically just giving you her response already.
Which was non-response, just a shrug.
Yeah.
You don't care.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. And she
Like a
says,
stroppy teenager.
before you say that, that's literally Syldra. So
Those of you who would have
Sorry,
been
go ahead.
watching during the fight, you would have seen she was not enjoying it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we noticed.
And Serenity turns away, and as she turns away, she says, "It's what I get for trying to help a child." And then she walks away.
Is there anything you need assistance with, Serenity?
No, I'm fine.
You...
Just discussing tactics. We're working on combat efficiency.
You're quite heavily damaged back there. I realize you don't heal like we do. Am I correct?
I don't. Does it tickle when you heal?
I mean,
A
the
little bit
healing-
sometimes.
the potions and the magic kind of tickle a bit, yes.
She nods and says, "Then it's not too dissimilar." And she's like looking at her hands that are all like bruised, and like some of the parts of her skin have broken off. And she's saying, "I'll be all right. I just need a little time. A good rest will get me back up on my feet."
Serenity, can you self-repair?
Of course. So can all of you.
Yeah, we can.
We heal.
And we've
over
been
time.
saying all along that, robots and life forms are pretty much the same.
She nods and says, I suppose that's true. Yeah. So, I'm just feeling a little different. Don't mind me, I'm just feeling a little different since my upgrade. I have access to a lot more memories and a lot more abilities. I'm a little more in touch with who I am, or who I used to be.
That's because you have a soul.
Did she say that?
Yes.
Oh, she says, I'm fond of you too, Cloak. And then she walks.
Yeah, I hate to interrupt the lovely conversation, but we're kind of just standing at the crossroads here, and it's getting late, so we need to make a decision now.
Oh, I thought you'd all decided we were going to the mountain or going to rest. I voted for rest.
Yeah,
Resting would probably be wise.
Yes.
Alright, so let's just keep it simple. Everyone just votes for where they want to go. I vote we go to Arena City.
Arena City sounds good.
I will say,
You've not prepared that far?
no, I have a map for it and all that.
Okay, good.
But
Closer.
I have the feeling that's a little bit far. It says quite a long way away up on the road sign.
yeah, so you look.
It literally says that, see?
Yes.
You look on the map and it says Arena City 7 miles north. Munasiva 3 miles south.
Alright,
Well,
then.
see,
Which one is closer to the mountain that we need to go to?
The mountain pass is northwest, and
I think
So just starts walking south.
that's closer. That's closer to the entrance to the mountain path.
yeah.
He says, very well.
Cloak is just going to piggyback onto Vilo.
Aww.
the inn!
To the inn.
And then while they're doing that, sorry, Cerna looks over at Syldra and says, and sort of gestures over at Vilo and Cloak, and then goes, "Do you?"
Aww.
She's just saying nothing.
And she just shakes her head and then starts she's doing that deliberately slow jog, and she's next to Syldra, jogging way more than she needs to in order to go a very short distance. You know what I'm talking about. It's like almost jogging in place while she's walking to keep exact pace with Syldra, but doing way more work than need be. Hup, 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 hup.
so I'll say you reach Munasiva just about nightfall, and as you approach, you see the castle facing the back road and 2 roads around it going to the main entrance. Give me a second.
Just go find an inn.
Oh, come on, Opson, have a bit more energy about it. You're gonna get a hot food, some good drink, and
Alright,
a warm bed.
let's go to the inn.
Come on, Vilo, look at him, he's exhausted.
I know he is. I'm just trying to be encouraging.
Oh my god, I just found the greatest GIF ever for Vilo I'm about to put in. I just found the greatest Vilo gif. I'm going to post to the player chat. Or not player chat, but to the Dice&Dolts. Here we go. Here's Vilo energy all day long. I didn't see the swear. I'm going to move that to not safe for work. Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean,
Typically, anything that I classify not safe for work is just,
Lose.
if anything, yeah,
Sex.
pornographic.
Okay, then I'll put it back.
Kitty!
I'll put it back.
Bitch.
Sorry.
Naughty words are apparently allowed.
There it is. If naughty words are allowed, there you guys go in the player chat. That's Vilo.
That is Vilo, absolutely.
Including including talking about merches.
So,
I just need a little bit of shut-eye, that's all.
oh, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I just hope I don't get the room next to yours, because then I'm not going to get any sleep this night.
Oh no, you're gonna get plenty of sleep.
you guys
Have
continue
you ran
on.
out- Have you run out of cotton?
The bag's gotten a bit lighter recently. Don't know why.
Oh, what? Wonder how that could have happened. Vilo, do you know?
No clue. Maybe they just disintegrated.
And as they get closer to town, there's going to be a situation where, out of one of her pockets, Serenity pulls out a pan flute.
Oh hey!
I wasn't aware you were musically gifted, my dear.
And then she starts to play.
Okay, she's not musically gifted.
I mean,
At least not
everyone's,
currently.
everyone's gonna start somewhere.
Yes.
Boom, boom,
So
One of
boom,
those
boom,
music
boom, boom.
As they pass this tree,
learning
Skill's gonna try-
algorithm.
As they go past that tree, Skill's gonna try and
Badly,
sneak.
Evelyn.
She's gonna do what?
Skill's gonna try and sneak to the trees.
Do. I would like to make a perception. Yep.
You just you just watch those soldiers just like, well, don't watch, but Sigil like fades back from the group, and before long you don't even know where she went.
Upson knows, though.
Syldra.
And I'm gonna even put in the player chat what she is playing.
You're not coming with
There
us
you
into
go.
the city at least.
I don't think there's any trees in there, so
I don't know why that happened twice just then. Sorry.
I'm fairly certain we could get you, a room instead. I mean,
no,
it's like
it's
a
okay.
tree. It's like a tree. Look, I
made of
would
dead
appreciate
trees.
you being closer.
Upson,
Yes.
you know Syldra likes to be outside. Just let her have her space, okay?
All right.
Hey, Vilo, it's the music of your people.
Oh, that's a damn fine tune they're playing in these taverns.
Yes, as you approach the, I guess call it the main gate of the city, you see two proud dwarven warriors stamp their battle axes on the ground and shout, "Lally ho!"
Oh, lally ho! Oh, it's nice to finally hear someone else say it.
Welcome to Miniversa.
Oh, we're glad to be here.
You made it just in time. We were about to close the city for the night.
Ah,
Close,
okay.
Close the
Okay.
city.
A
Oh
second.
yes, most cities like this, they tend to close the gates in the evening, ward off attacks and such.
Syldra, they're closing the gates and you won't be able to change your mind. You sure you don't want to come in?
I'm pretty sure there are trees in here too.
No, she's already settled down.
And at that, I'm sorry, but Serenity stops by the tree and continues to play her flute and looks up at Syldra and says, if you don't go in with the others, I'm going to just keep standing here and doing this.
Oh god.
And I'm a robot.
So just going to stay on the branch she's got comfortable on.
All right, so
Serenity! Are
Yeah,
you coming in?
Serenity goes in. Serenity goes in. It was a bluff.
Oh good, because I was worried we were going to wake up with a bunch of scattered robot pieces along the along the field.
No.
Yes, my dear, if you get broken, we don't know how to fix you.
Does anyone know men?
I usually fix myself. You should have seen me when I first woke up. Just a hand was working, and I had to rebuild the rest with just that. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if that hand hadn't been working.
I hid myself while I repaired myself.
Yes.
Bonus points.
No,
I will give a point of inspiration to anybody that gets that reference.
What did you say?
That I hid myself while I repaired myself.
I'm terribly sorry for it.
I'm just thinking of a tarantula.
I was just thinking that, Red the Wolf.
Yeah.
I know what it's from, so I'm not going to say anything.
Eyes the
Don't you
size
want
of
a point of inspiration, D?
After, if everyone else can't do it, I'll do it.
Fair enough.
I can't do it.
Is it Mega Man?
Yes, but be more specific.
0.
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure what you needed more specifics on, so I was like,
No, we'll count that.
I hid myself while I tried to repair myself.
They have
You all
no
make-
gift for a tarantula.
You make your way into town and do notice a surprising lack of trees. But
yes.
a whole boatload of dwarves. You can tell this is primarily a dwarven populated city.
Okay, so Syldra's done the right call for herself.
Oh yeah, this is like home. It's just like outside the mountain instead of inside the mountain.
Oh yes, we
Feeling nostalgia.
yes, we dwarves were
Vilo. Hello?
I would respond. I just want to give Icey a chance to do his like bit.
yes, we dwarves weren't able to fully penetrate the mountain to build our cities, so we had to settle out here.
Oh yeah, we're dealing with that mountain tomorrow.
Well, I assume it would be a little bit of a problem to try and build into an active volcano.
Yes, well, we've had experience with that too. Unfortunately, this was slightly different. However, if you're looking to get up into the mountain, you're going to need to go and speak to our king first.
Good thing we've come
Alright.
here first.
Yes, it is. It's almost it was wise to go get some rest. Rather than stampeding forward like a bunch of idiots.
Oh, but where's the fun in
Okay,
that?
my connection got interrupted for a few moments there. What have I missed?
Like, where were you last?
Like, I've heard a few things because it was like a lot of stuttering. Something about going to see the king. About what?
To get up into the volcano.
Ah, okay, good.
So this was a sensible decision.
Good call, Gammon. Good call.
Well, alright, we'll go see the king in the morning. You wouldn't do to disturb him at such a late hour.
You want to do the talking?
Maybe. We'll see. I'm sure we'll be fine, though. We'll just explain our intent.
Yes,
You
no,
seem like jolly.
the king isn't fuck, what's the term? Having any audiences until tomorrow.
See, there we go.
Right.
Best thing we can do
There
is
we go.
get a meal, and get a drink, and get a nice warm bed.
You are my nice warm bed.
Damn right I am. And you're my favourite snuggle buddy.
Again, not the room next to yours, please.
No, absolutely, seriously. I just want to snuggle with her tonight. Give her smooches. And tell her how much I love her.
Oh, you two are absolutely adorable.
Honestly, I'm a bit too exhausted tonight to do anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think I will just snuggle and hug and much.
And frankly, I just want to enjoy a bit of peace and quiet.
Heck yeah.
We've been dealing with a lot of shit, so, you know, it'd be nice to just take it easy for a little while. Even if it's just a few hours. So yeah, where's the nearest inn? Vilo says to the dwarves.
Oh, just head northwest. Follow the path. You can't miss it.
Alright, thank you very much. Have a nice night, gentlemen.
Vilo, let's get something to eat, and I want you to recommend some good dwarven grub.
Oh, see what they got on the menu, eh?
And we head into the inn.
Into the end.
We go inside.
Yeah.
Ba-dum.
I never said it was a good joke. Or all my jokes would be good.
Have a kid by any chance? Because that was a spot-on dad joke.
I do not have any children.
That you're aware of.
No, I'm well aware that I do not have any children.
That's borderline scary.
Yeah, the joke had to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but no, I actually do know that I don't have children.
Using everything with the modifier that you're aware of can make anything scary.
Yeah.
Yes.
To be honest, I'm accused of making dad jokes, and I'm basically allergic to children, so...
I'm not allergic to children, but I prefer being an uncle over being a dad. For reasons.
Being an uncle is like being a diet dad.
Uspon
Yes, you
looks
get to
like an uncle.
you get to return the children off your own claim.
Does anyone think Uspon looks like an uncle?
He does. He does. And I'm gonna post a picture of Vilo at the bar into the Dice&Dolts.
He looks like the uncle that would slip the kid a chocolate bar after the mum says no more sweets.
Yes.
To be honest,
You guys know Bug Spice available? Don't tell your dad.
to be honest, I might have been guilty of doing something like that.
There you go.
You
Breaking
guys ever try
law.
100 proof whiskey? Don't tell your
So you're a
dad.
cool uncle.
I'm the good uncle, yes. The other uncle, yeah. Reasons.
According to my sister,
wait.
I'm the bitch that's turning her children into nerds.
Yay!
No,
said that
you're
with
the
pride.
great, you're the great
What
aunt.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
My sister's actually using my D&D games now as leverage.
This whole generation.
If you don't clean your rooms, you don't get to play Dungeons & Dragons with your auntie.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
I know. I laughed so hard when I heard my sister threatening it up the stairs to the winds. Those rooms aren't clean in half an hour. You still get to play D&D with your auntie.
Well, and why is she complaining that you're turning her children into nerds?
Because she's not a nerd at all.
Well, in that case, she can learn.
And what does she mean turning? They're already at the point of playing D&D. At what point?
Yeah,
what point do they? flip from non-nerd to partial nerd to full-on nerd.
Once
if
you
not
roll
now.
your first dice, you're done.
Yeah.
To be
Point of
honest,
no return.
she might have something that she's very, very interested in, that she might be able to nerd out over.
Oh, just give me a few more years and I'll get my I'll get the D&D book into the hands of the youngest as well.
Wahaha.
Yeah,
I'll
but
turn my
as I was
oldest
saying,
niece into a dungeon master yet. Anyway, back to this game.
Yes.
You all enter the tavern. It's a very lively tavern. Dwarves of all ages sitting around drinking ale and various other spirits, happily laughing and singing, and scantily clad dwarven girls running here and there with trays of drinks and food.
Oh, I love drunken dwarves and taverns. They're always good fun.
Oh yeah, and this is a dwarven tavern, all right.
Town.
Over in the corner, you hear somebody in dwarven shout, "What, you got a problem with me?" And then sound of a glass smashing over somebody's head.
oh great, the
that
bar
actually-
fight's starting.
At that, actually, oh, I'm sorry, guys. Serenity walks over toward the sound.
No.
Serenity, dear, don't interrupt with the dwarves. This is a cultural thing.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
just
Yes,
a dwarven
allow
way.
Vilo to interpret.
Yeah, you gotta understand it's just a dwarven way. You gotta let them hash it out.
Yes,
But
those two, they've always had a problem with each other, but they work it out in the end.
Yeah, they'll be back to drinking and laughing by the end of the night for sure.
She says, but I'm supposed to protect them.
Oh no,
don't worry.
they're fine.
Don't worry
She
about
said-
them. We dwarves can take quite a beating when we get down to it.
They
And
can
she
protect
thinks for a
themselves
moment.
just
And she
fine.
thinks for a moment and says, "What if I offered to settle their dispute with an arm wrestling match with me?"
Oh no, they can wrestle themselves. Like, have you seen how thick dwarves are?
She
They're
says,
all thick.
she
Yeah, it's
nods
best to
and
just
says,
Serenity, they are not hurting each other, technically.
"Right, of course. No, that would not mathematically make sense."
Hell, Serenity, you want a challenge? Go on, challenge one of the dwarves to an arm wrestle. I bet they keep.
Would the GM rather not do that? I wanted to make sure that wasn't the DM saying I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I really haven't had anything set up, so
And that's cool. And
It
she
would
says,
just be a strength of. It would be
How about-
strength versus strength.
how about you, Vilo?
Yeah, well, I'll look for that. Once we get some drink and food.
Yes, after.
I will have exactly what Vilo is having, even if it's too much.
oh, what can I get you all this lovely evening?
What's
The
wrong,
dwarven bartender
lady?
says, backing his hand down on the counter.
Oh, you got some lovely classics here. Ooh. Let's see what we got.
Do you think it would be wise for me to perhaps fly some over the wall to Cerna? Not Cerna, Syldra.
I really think we should just leave her to her own devices. But she just needs time to figure stuff out, I think. We can't just keep cramming like stuff down her throat, you know? Or else we're not really any better than her master, you know?
Yes, and I wouldn't recommend it. We've had some problems with flying enemies in the past. The castle ballistas are pretty powerful and accurate.
Yeah, well, I'd rather not get shot with a ballista. And
Yeah,
it's
you're
not
rather
as if I was
sneaky.
going to shove a potato down her throat. I was going to give her food. But yes, I see your point.
Oh, I'm just talking about
That's
like
assault.
her situation in general. Like we've been trying to get through to her, but it's not working. And you know, I think all we can just hope for is like she'll figure it out herself. You know.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing that we can do, give her space to come to terms with who she is and who she wants to be.
Though I think we're all agreed we should generally try. She tries to smash more innocent people's carts, because that ain't cool.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that no. That's
We'll,
a big no for me.
we'll be here to help her through her existential crisis, but let's let her brood for now.
Yeah. Anyway,
Let
sorry
her
about
come
that.
to us.
Adventuring drama. I recommend the steak and potatoes. It's a classic. That's what I'm having. And I would like some wineberry mead with that.
That's
I'll have
good.
I'll have what the big beefy boy over there is having.
All right.
Yeah, I'm taking the traditional dwarven soul food as well. 4 and a 2.
Hey Vilo,
Yeah?
Sent you a whisper, Syldra.
Yeah, I'm just
smells
replying to
like
it now.
you in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Just letting
imagine
you
it
know.
would. A lot of sweaty buff folks, a lot of drinking, hairiness on the plus side of the scale. Yeah, I imagine it would smell a lot like me. Do you like it?
Nothing beats the original.
Oh, shucks. You say the sweetest things.
Nothing beefs the original.
I will get that all. And is that everybody's food and drink orders?
We'll just have a fish and some of the wineberry mead as well.
Ah. All right. Good choice on the wineberry mead. That's been our most popular. It's very powerful.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm counting on.
All right. I'll get that to you in no more than 20 minutes.
Alright, let's make ourselves comfortable. I presume that somewhere in
I
this
already am.
tavern. Oh, yeah, I bet you are. But yeah, I presume there's somewhere we can cram ourselves in.
Yeah, there's an open table over by the wall.
Nice. So Vilo's probably all snugged up against the wall, and Cloak's probably sat on his lap or his big chunky file, some such.
I am now.
Yeah. The
Well.
high life for Cloak.
Ooh.
Somebody said something about an arm wrestling contest.
That we did. We got 20 minutes.
Mind if I give
I'm
my...
placing 10 gold. I'm placing 10 gold on Vilo.
Oh, you're making it harder for him. Great. Now, all right, Vilo, mind.
Oh, what? Are you challenging me, Upson?
Oh, I'm just trying to see if I still got it in me.
Alright. Now, a straightforward way to do this would be athletics checks. Competing athletics checks.
Yes.
So roll them bones!
Sure.
Oh, holy shit!
Oh yeah, Upson, you. I will say, because Vilo rolled a 25, and though you got a nat 20, I'll say Vilo's fighting back, but you're quickly pushing him
Wow.
down.
Whoa.
It's not like a
Vilo-
immediate wham, but he's like pushing you.
What we did, Uspon is starting to lose, and then Uspon pulls his mustache off and turns it upside down, and then wins.
Vilo, you don't need to go easy on him.
Only some of you will get
not.
that. Only some of you will get that.
I'll say we'll do 2 more rounds.
Okay.
So roll another
Alright.
athletics.
Maybe that was just a joke.
Hey!
Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wham. Ow.
Yeah, Vilo, you get your second wind, and you immediately just do a mirror image, and now you're holding Uspon
almost over the flame. It feels for Uspon. It feels like he's holding his hand is currently on over a burning candle.
What hand? It's probably just a bunch of jelly by now.
Go ahead and give me one more athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vilo, you just slam his hand down on the table.
Oh, not bad, actually. You really put up a fight there.
Yeah. Seems like I still got some of it left.
Hey.
That'll be 10 gold.
Yeah.
You heard
all
the
right.
lady?
Uspon hands over 10 gold.
Easy money. Cause it's Vilo, no one can compete with him.
Oh, shucks.
Say, once you get done with that, a dwarf at another table looks over and says, "Oi, beefy boy, I'll take you on."
Alright, let's go for it. Think you're hard enough?
He comes over and just himself down at the table. Alright.
This is great. I love this.
Dwarven culture, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
The highest culture. There you go.
Hang on. Need to roll for your first one.
Sorry?
Okay, so yeah, he got an 11. So you're able to quickly push him over, but he's fighting back. And I'll take that 18 as your second.
No, that's his first.
No, that was my first. The 29 was from me whooping Upson's ass.
Oh, right. So, go ahead and roll second.
22!
Yep. It's over. You poof his arm on the tail, like, ah!
You're right!
Not as young as I used to be, but still got some fight in me. Let's go again.
Oh, I like that attitude. Alright, whenever you're ready for me to roll.
Go ahead. Okay. 22 to a 20. Yeah, he's...
No, a 28 to a 20, but
It
still.
was a bit delayed.
So yeah, he's putting up a fight, but you're pushing him back down. Go again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. First nat 1, and it's still a 12.
Yeah, but I'm still taking it as net 1 penalty, so...
So you think?
You both are holding your own against each other.
Another roll?
Yep, go ahead.
22!
And once again, you slam his hand down. Oh!
You put up a fight! I appreciate that.
One more round. This
Okay.
time, pulls out a little sack of 50 gold.
Oh. I can meet that.
Can I? I'll meet it too. I also find a pack of 50 gold.
Then 5'4" lady steps forward and says, "I play winner."
Well, that will be Vilo.
The dwarf looks Hex up, looks Serenity up and down. Alright, little girl. I ain't gonna go easy on you.
Neither will I.
Looks like that. Alright, go ahead and roll yours.
23.
Hey. Yep, once
Really
again,
hard for you to
you're...
roll lower than a 20.
The beauties
You're-
of having expertise.
Yes, you're quickly pushing him down. Second roll.
Where are we at? 17.
God damn it, keeps falling off the table. Okay, he has an 18.
Ooh.
Tide's turn. He's now slowly pushing you back up.
Okay.
Turn your horns backwards.
So, third roll,
16.
17.
Oh boy.
Because it's so evenly matched at this point, one more roll.
Come on, Vilo, make this one count. Oh no, 15.
Oh,
13. Yeah.
Oh,
You get your second wind and quickly push him over.
Aha!
Oh,
You did it!
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go, Cloak. You can take the pot.
well, you put up a good fight. He hold
True,
that
my friend.
in his hand for a like a brother handshake.
Oh yeah, Vilo will give it to him.
Claps your hand, pulls you in, and pats you on the back hard.
Oh yeah. Right back in kind.
You can really tell this Minotaur is risen by dwarves, can't you?
can I just say I'm picturing the animation sprite for this dwarven bar arm wrestler guy to be like a circus strongman who's moving up and down and like at the knees, like up and down, like flexing over and over.
Maybe.
Doing like little squats.
Yes, little squats, like hut.
Very British.
That's the animation.
He then watches as he gets up and walks off.
You have a nice night.
Now,
That more than covers for everything we spent tonight.
You're welcome.
now,
Who's my great big cash cow?
I'm your great big cash cow. He's the ears
Yes,
of
you are. But gives him a. She just gives him a frantic belly rub. Who's my great big cash cow?
now, it's not fair to try to sicken me in order to win, Vilo.
Oh,
And she sits down in front of Vilo and pretends to crack her knuckles, although she never actually like tense her fingers. It's just like she does the emotion, and then she says, "Now, everyone, I also have a more serious matter to discuss with you." And then she puts her elbow on the table and puts her hand out for Vilo, and she's talking completely casually while she does this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cloak, please stop the belly rubs. I gotta fight a robot. Gotta show him I'm tougher than anyone
Alright.
I've ever been.
Do I notice that Dane
Alright,
walked away because she wants Dane to hear this too?
Yes,
Dane's
Dane
come
has-
back.
Dane came back, yes.
Okay, and so Serenity has her hand out, like ready to go, and she says, "I think I understand what's wrong with Syldra," but she's also like waiting for the combat to start, and she's gonna converse with the group while she's doing the arm wrestling.
You're not gonna win by distracting me. I hope you know that.
Oh!
Pardon?
And he grabs her hand.
Yeah,
So
and then
that's what it was about when you were talking with her earlier?
I was trying to collect some parameter data, but I think I figured it out.
Oh no! Great start.
And then she says, "I was athletics."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no!
I would say instantly Serenity just
And then she looks at the other, and then she lifts the hand up, and then keeps going and says, "This conflict started when Syldra was being told that fate," and then she puts her hand up again, ready to go, and then says that fate was. Oh. And
Focus on me.
And she says that fate. Boof! Oh, very good. And then she says that fate was causing this to happen again and again and again. I don't think Syldra likes being told what to do.
Oh yeah, like I could have told you that much. Anyone
But
could.
But to the point that she's sabotaging herself. Boom!
That's a
I don't know,
possibility,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, you beat him out.
Yeah, boom! She says, I think Syldra simply doesn't like being told what to do. I think she wants to rebel.
Well, that's why I
And,
think it's good to give her some space.
Yes, but more importantly, I think she has a concern about being torn between two things. Wanting to rebel and responsibility.
I
She
don't
knows-
know about that.
Well, no, she says, I'm fairly sure of this. She knows that the world needs to be saved, so she feels trapped. And everything she does successfully makes her feel more trapped.
Hmm.
So,
That's what I think is going on.
That's
So-
fair, but I don't think we can help with that.
Boom!
Oh, we're still going? Okay. Yeah, no book this time. You
Yeah, I
get
know.
booked.
Boom! And she says, and she's just casually, no sweat, nothing. She's just completely calm, and because she's a robot, and she says, and then she lets go, and she looks over at Vilo and says, "Good work," and then looks at the others and says, "But I think we really need to help her understand that we want her along because she's a friend, not because we think she's useful, or a sense of responsibility, or I think she needs to know that we are there for her."
Well, that's why I was trying to get us to go to, like, the inner city, because I think she'll enjoy it once she, like, gets there.
yeah, thing is, she likes to stick on trees.
She says, "I think she wants to be alone because we all wanted to go here, so she's doing the opposite."
Uh,
Well, look, if you want me to pull up a tree and take it with us, I could do that.
She says, remember, I'm an infiltration unit, and part of that means understanding people. And I think what she needs is, she needs to know that she's doing this for her own reasons and not because of some quest. Do you want to go again? Do you want to go again, Vilo?
I mean, are you actually going to focus on it, or are you just doing it? I'm a bit confused about what's going on. Like, do you get anything out of this?
She's like staring, she's like computing and calculating, and she says, I don't know. I think so.
You know what? That's good enough. Grab 18.
so, what do you think how we should act, Serenity?
We should let her know that we want her here as a friend. Boom! You know, she just gets completely, like, loses and says, she rubs her arm and says, okay, I think I'm done.
Well,
May I, Vilo?
I
Oh!
if I can.
I swear this is not an excuse to hold your big beefy hand.
I swear to
even
God,
if it
Cloak.
were, I wouldn't object.
I swear to God, Cloak. Frux, I'm gonna send you a thing. Where, I'm just gonna... There it is.
I don't... You can't roll lower than that.
There you
Oh
go.
my God, even if I nat 1, I still win.
Did Vilo just yeet Cloak-and-Dagger out a window?
No.
Can I tell you what I thought was gonna happen now that it's over?
I
I so thought you guys were gonna lock up, and then Cloak was gonna look over at Vilo and go, "Hello, Vilo," and then completely win. As his grip turned to butter, he was gonna be like,
Yeah, actually, you know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give him like a sultry look now.
I think you meant performance.
I would
You're seeing noise.
I want to say for the
You're
first
still perceiving.
for the first round for the
Hey guys, let the DM speak, please.
yeah.
let's say for the first round, imagine that because the difference is so huge, as Vilo put, forced her hand down, and her whole body just flipped over.
And she's not even scared, she's just wee! And giggling all the way.
So, with a performance of 19. Yep.
Dane snorted and cackled into their mead.
So, how much would be deducted from the next athletics?
You could just keep it simple and say it gives him disadvantage. I think that would work.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. There we go.
Never mind!
This time you don't flip, but you do get like. Ooh.
Can you blame the girl for trying?
Well,
Hi,
I mean, if you want to work, if you want to train a little bit on it, I would be willing to assist. But I think there's a
Officer, we're not all fortunate enough to have a handsome as fuck mustache.
Mustache.
My mustache. Your mustache.
Pass the mustache toupee. I have an idea. If you'd like.
If you want to take it from him without him being able to react, you can go ahead. You can at least try. If you want to take it only with consent. Sleight of hand. Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
She's just bravely wiggling her fingers towards your mustache.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
No. You got to ask first.
May I use your mustache to swoon Vilo?
You can at least try using the mustache of power. He pulls it off.
Is that really what you're going to call it?
It's now called the mustache of power.
He
Not
is,
sure.
he is looking at Dane and he's grinning and winking.
Okay. So Vilo's gonna put the mustache on and
Vilo's going
do a
to swing on.
Wait, what?
Aw, it made me worse.
Cloak, I love you, and I think you're the hottest woman in the universe. Dash just a bit. I'm sorry.
That's why she put it on you.
Let's see.
Yes, my dear, it clashes horribly with your whiskers.
Alright, I'll put it on you now instead.
Are you
Mustache.
seriously?
I am positive. Yep. Now you gotta roll the performance.
Okay. It kind of gets lost in all the other fur.
I don't see it. You just
might
look as
have
hot
rolled
as you
away.
always do.
It's like you said, you can't improve upon perfection.
I picture it giving Cloak
Dane
which actually
did.
ends up like in a weird angle. And I picture it having a weird angle, so it ends up like as one of like a permanently arched Cloak eyebrow.
I love that you moved that 20.
Vilo can go and give himself a disadvantage if he wants to. You can intentionally do that.
I can intentionally do that.
Yeah, Cloak meanwhile is just like just pushing really hard, like against an unmoving arm right now.
Cloak is already using the second hand to try.
Yeah.
She is putting all of her strength into it.
You see, mysterious voice in the sky that isn't Upson. I could give myself disadvantage, but then I would be like doing a disservice to Cloak, since she wants the biggest, beefiest, strongest boy there is.
It's true.
Well, I'm just saying. It's interesting.
Oh,
If
I'm
you
hoping
don't
we-
need the mustache, I would like to have it back. It needs to be combed after all.
I hope with that 25, Vilo just like yanks me into a hug.
Yes. Alright, I think I'm done with arm wrestling now. Could you do me a favor, Cloak, and get Upson's mustache out? I don't, I can't find it.
Oh yes, just let me. There it is.
No, that I don't know where you got that goatee from, but you've put it back.
Oh, sorry, I folded it a bit. It looks a bit like a goatee. There you go.
Great. You got any adhesive in your disguise kit? Needs to be replaced, apparently.
I will check what's in a disguise kit for you, Frux.
Makeup, a change of clothes, wigs, fake beards. That is actually listed there, fake beards.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
have-
you would have the adhesive to attach it to the fake
Yep.
beard as well.
That would be there.
Bloody's just pointing out that I should have addressed the higher gods correctly. Specky.
Yes.
That's just kind of my headcanon now, that whenever, whenever, say, a Kubur character points out metagaming nonsense, it's just like the character in question looks at a potato that suddenly has a deep, booming voice. You fool! You could impose disadvantage on purpose!
But I don't want to do that.
Well, that is your loss, my friend.
Stop biting me!
Oh!
Stop biting me! Ah!
Is that your cat?
Yeah.
There was no need for that. Just because you had a nightmare.
Aww.
She was like licking me in her sleep and then just suddenly woke up and bit me.
Did
Weird.
you give her a reassuring stroke?
I am.
Ah,
You're right, Lucy. You're right.
But to get back on topic, Serenity, how do we do that? I mean, I know a little bit about people, and well, it's not like you tell them and they instantly believe what you tell them.
We should just
True.
try very hard to be a good. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dane.
I was just going to say that is true, Upson, but we can just simply tell her and then let her observe our actions from that point, with that in mind.
Serenity nods and says, "That's what I was going to suggest. Just to tell her honestly what we're thinking, and I want her to be my friend. So
Aww.
I think that if we all say how we really feel, then she can decide. But right now, she feels so obligated. I'm sure of it, and we haven't exactly taken time to tell her we appreciate her.
She's invaluable.
Yes.
No,
I mean,
If she has the
you
ego
saw her
I
in the
think she has, all we need to do is thank her for staying with us and being our friend.
yes,
Saw her in the
exactly.
temple, right?
And I would avoid talking about her being essential. I think that's part of the problem.
Oh, I know. I mean, you're right.
She is an essential part of our lives, in a
That's
sense that does not include anything about fates.
this is exactly. I can't imagine going on without her.
Alright, I'll be honest, I think we could be barking up the wrong tree once again, but I don't think it could hurt to try. But, if this is a dud, I don't want us to keep pushing her, okay?
No, of course not. That's why I'm saying be honest. That way she knows what's really going on, she knows how we feel, she gets to decide, and then if it doesn't work, we'll just continue on as best we can to let her know she's welcome.
Alright.
I can get behind that.
She says,
What can I?
it's hard because my programming tells me to manipulate people. But I'm not doing that. I'm
Well,
done with that.
Isn't that what therapists do? I mean, just use it different. Use these techniques differently for good.
She nods and says, I'm not quite sophisticated enough to do that yet.
You're sophisticated enough to express joy. I've seen that much.
She smiles actually and says, thank you. But I should go repair.
yeah, we should all get a little bit of rest.
We haven't even had dinner yet.
Well, remember, I'm not going to eat.
What's that then? And he points towards the steak.
Oh yeah,
and the
shit.
drink.
And I've been eating this off of you for the past minute.
Yeah, it's a little weird when you have a plate as well. That you put your steak off of the plate onto Vilo and then eat from him.
Now a part of him is in me.
It's called the Snog Turf.
Phrasing.
If we're getting rooms, I'm taking the room on the other side of the building. I would like to acknowledge that right now.
Man, how many times do we have to tell him we just want to snuggle and smooch tonight?
I'm not certain that's currently Miss Cloak's intention.
It is. I really am exhausted. My joints ache. I just want to relax in the. Basically, what we're doing here, we want to do in the bedroom.
Pretty
We
much.
want to use the fluffy boy as a bed and cuddle.
Spot on. Spot on.
It's very easily arranged. All you need is a big bed and a blanket and a big fuzzy bear.
I've had the experience, and fuzzy bears usually don't like being coupled with.
Well, you just haven't met the right kind of bear, Upson.
Yeah, start staring Upson like,
When did you hug a bear?
And sometimes you do go against animals as a gladiator.
From afar, Sir Elaine says,
You were
"Oh, you'd be surprised."
grappling a bear, but
Well, grappling, yes. I was grappling a bear. He didn't like that.
this is grappling, and she just proceeds to try and grapple Vilo.
Are you serious? I'm gonna roll just for fun because there's no way he could lose to that. Even with a nat 1!
I'm picturing a kid running over and just like planting their face into your torso while trying to wrap their arms around your waist.
Yeah, I'm gonna post one more thing to the player chat. I mean, to the Dice&Dolts.
I love that he rolled like the lowest possible. I love it when you efficacy overpower me.
I mean, you got the very, very basics right. But it was a little bit different.
Yeah, I'm afraid you can't look at the mountain.
Looked a little bit less like a child clinging to their mother's leg, and a lot more like a bear and a man being in combat. I have to tell you, those teeth aren't for show. With bears.
Oh,
But I learned a bit about bear. Afterwards I learned a little bit about bears.
I love
I'm
it
just
when
saying
old
that,
men
which
regale
is
us
just
with stories.
Which is him just basically telling you he has got a little bit of an advantage in animal handling. It's sometimes dealing with bears is like herding a flock of chicken.
Bears?
No.
I mean, it would literally be like that.
Yes, but metaphors work a little different, I believe. Still, I mean,
I think it gets to the point when you're a bit more literal, don't you think?
well, but then it's not a metaphor anymore, is it?
It's a metaphor for another day.
I suplexed the bear once. That was fun.
You did what?
Now
There?
Not about you.
Now that I want to hear about. Can you give me the statistics for that, Vilo?
What did you do, though, Bear?
I suplexed him.
You suplexed the bear. You know what? I'm not surprised. You suplexed that ogre earlier. You could totally do that to a bear.
It's the best combat move possible.
Most weeks don't last long enough for me to have to do one. They tend to go splat.
My numbers have been off. I've been very unsuccessful in my efforts to do so.
Oh well, don't blame yourself. You're still like rebooting or something. You know,
She
rediscovering parts of yourself.
She nods and
Yeah,
says,
look.
I am restructuring, yes.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I've noticed you're fighting a lot like me today. You took those ogres by surprise.
She nods and says, I've been observing everyone in the group and trying to accommodate where I can adapt.
Well, in that case, you probably aren't learning much from me.
She says,
Nonsense. I saw you pulverize that ogre twice.
I'm learning that sometimes people are unsure of even their own ability and to not second guess myself. That's what I'm learning from you, Uspon. You're giving me a great opportunity to learn to be confident in myself, even when I fail.
Uspon, to me, you just come off as you've been having a bad run of luck. Like,
Oh yes, it happens to us all.
This is not the Uspon I originally met back in Cornelia.
Maybe just that the
Yeah.
mask is starting to slip.
Yeah. We appreciate you.
Yes, we do. God
And
knows what would happen if you haven't been around.
You probably would have been already done with all 4 temples. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and we'd be
No,
I severely doubt that. In fact, I'm pretty sure one of
No,
us
it
would have been
would've-
eaten by those snakes in the last temple.
Exactly, I was just going to say that. You killed that snake, right?
Yeah. Still.
By yourself. Me and Vilo had to tangle with the other one.
And
So don't sell yourself short.
Also, and
maybe
bad
it's
luck
just-
happens to the best of us. I literally shot myself in the foot earlier on.
huh.
Yeah, she just nods and points to Dane.
Look, I singed my robe. I like this robe.
Darn,
And
I
she
forgot to pick up the javelin again.
And Dane exudes confidence from every waking moment. Don't you, Dane?
Yeah, well, I try.
Dane, you're still my wingman. That's your official title now.
I'll take it. And flutters their wings. It's
Brilliant.
just a pity my game has been off today. Just rubs their cheek.
Eh,
I don't know, can't have been that bad. You survived a slap from a dwarf. Most people are unconscious afterwards.
I still haven't regained hearing in my right ear.
Oh, wow. She must have liked you after all.
From my understanding, you guys have hollow bones. I mean, a slap like that, I'm surprised you still... Oh, I'm surprised you still have bones.
Well, I was on the floor for about 5 minutes. Luckily, you're all distracted doing the arm wrestling. But yes, apparently dwarves don't like it when you imply that they did a good job on making some fine jewellery. I don't understand it.
yeah, some of them apparently think that's a given.
Yeah, I suppose it was my own fault for assuming that a dwarf would have made their own. Regardless.
I don't mind the
I
materials,
was
aren't they
trying to
optional?
suggest something else, my friend, but that might explain why you got a smack to the face.
Well, like I say,
Um,
you win some, you lose some.
Oh, I see.
Meanwhile, Serenity is like picked up some of the coins that were on the table and like is like playing them in her fingers, like sliding them back and forth and trying to do like sleight of hand. Not sleight of hand, but like put on a little like display for herself, not for anyone else.
Just walking the coin over your knuckles.
Yeah, but then ping ting ting.
Oh, don't lose those! Those are cloaks!
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
She collects them back up and starts again. She says,
I don't mind if one or two go missing.
She says, I'm recalibrating my dexterity.
Oh, gotcha, that makes sense.
So then, my dears, shall we rest?
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah, I'm ready to
supposedly have to
rest.
talk to
I'm ready.
royalty in the morning.
Yes,
I've enjoyed this talk.
I have too.
I enjoyed the
just
show.
I've enjoyed this whole night. So glad we decided to come here.
Honestly, I would have preferred to make the way up the mountain, but I wouldn't say no to a rest at home.
I've got to ask, why are you so keen to go up the mountain? Like, immediately?
I'm curious as to what's up there. Aren't you?
Well, I know we got another temple, and doubtless another grueling fight at the end of it.
Yeah, there isn't
I'm
exciting.
sticking close to Vilo.
I mean,
I'm
Cerna
sticking close to
seemed-
Vilo for that one.
I mean, yeah, I am interested, but there's more to life than just fighting, isn't it?
Yes, there's
I mean,
discovery.
Cerna-
We'll be seeing things that no one has in these last few generations has seen.
I'll be honest, I just don't want this whole about like, hey, we purify crystals, let's do it as quick as possible, and I just don't want us to stop. I'm just worried, okay? I don't want us burning ourselves out.
No, that's perfectly
Read the
fine.
phrases. Read
I
the phrases to slow down and smell the roses.
Yeah, I just
To be
want us to enjoy the sights and the experiences along the way, the people we meet.
Precisely.
Exactly.
That's exactly what I'm out
If we
here
went-
doing.
If we went up the mountain, we wouldn't have had this awesome night.
Yeah, that is true, yes.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go talk to a royal tomorrow.
Oh, come on, he's a dwarven roar. I'm sure he's a barrel. That or terrifying, or both.
Royal courts are always so boring and stiff and formal.
Oh no. Well, I think you'll find dwarven formality is quite different from everyone else's.
Does it often involve punching?
It can, yeah, and that's just being friendly.
Oh no.
Is a dwarven court a lot like this inn?
This is
Pretty
Dwarves
much.
punching and arm wrestling?
Pretty much, just bigger.
this is madness. This is
No.
politics.
Eating, drinking, and arm wrestling. Eating, singing, and arm wrestling.
Oh, it is
Eating,
proud
drinking,
for-
singing, and arm wrestling. That sounds a lot like
All of heroes.
To be honest, some of the gnomish culture seems to be revolving around that as well.
It's a good culture to adopt. Good way to be.
I think I'll be a fat kitty if I live this culture. But not that I'm complaining. I like this food.
I mean, I like you whatever size you are, Cloak.
Oh, yuck.
To be honest, some of the gnomish meals are a bit crude, at least according to what I've learned.
Gnomish food? Small
Yes.
portions, I'm assuming.
No. What's in them?
Oh.
Look, I'm just
Sometimes
saying. I just got to say.
Sometimes it's literally grubs.
I get it.
I'm missing the problem.
Everyone likes to eat insects, especially if they're not
You see, it's
Prepared.
because Dane's a bird.
Well, you see, it could be quite nutritious.
Yes,
Golden new chicken and all that.
it's a valid
Some do.
source of protein.
I remember my early days as a kitten. I chased bugs and chew them up. Well, that was great. Yeah, bugs are quite tasty. Actually,
It's
you
all
get the
it's
juicy
all fun
ones.
and games until you accidentally get handed a stink bug and bite on the stink part.
Spending your time eating bugs, it means no worries for the rest of your days.
Mm-hmm.
No, for one thing, you don't
There's a
eat
part
stink
of
bugs.
every
There's barely
living
any meat
creature
on
you
them.
don't want to eat.
Locusts. Now that's what you want. Delicious. Tastes
Oh,
like
those are
almonds.
huge and juicy.
Also, this is the player speaking. I know that from personal experience.
I don't doubt it.
Some people think that there's two kinds of gnomes: gnomes living in a garden and other gnomes.
I have
Oh, the guys
Well,
Heads
that's
up,
kind
guys,
of
it
a
is past
binary
5.
choice there, isn't it? They're either in the garden or they're not in the garden.
yes.
But some
I
of
mean,
them
that
are on
could
the
apply
fence.
to
What the
that
hell is
applies to most things.
what the hell has happened here?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say it's quite
I'm
strange.
gonna
Anyway,
kind of.
let's head for bed. I'm starting to talk
Yes.
nonsense.
Yes, you are. You've had too much to drink up, son.
I'll
Yes, you've been
say
talking nonsense since you were putting yourself down.
Do it.
Yeah.
he's close to.
Do it
Yeah.
with economics.
Economics. Good
Oh
lord.
my god.
I
We're
will
getting-
put that song in the player chat.
Guys.
We're
Let's
we're over 3 hours here,
Control.
so we're gonna go
Close
ahead and
does
close it out
pretty
here. We'll say for everybody getting a room, the total is going to be 10 gold
Okay,
for the
dokie.
The
night.
total. Do we take that from the collective pot?
Well, I'm just taking it from my personal stash. You know, my stash of
Oh,
24,000 gold. Also,
There is no
ignore that.
danger below.
Yeah, I know. I accidentally clicked it.
And
are you
we'll go.
doing that thing where you pay for everyone?
No. Actually, that's a good point. Is it 10 gold each or 10 gold for everyone?
10 gold for everyone.
Then yeah, fuck it. Vilo will pay it.
Are you sure, my friend?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. I mean,
Remember, he's the cash cow.
it's true.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I don't mind. Like, these are dwarvish people. These are my people. I don't mind paying for you guys to enjoy their beds.
Yes. So, we'll leave it there for the evening. Play of the game.
Choices.
There are so many good moments.
Hmm.
It's pretty telling when everyone's just kind of, they're spoiled for choice.
Yeah.
I kind of like Syldra getting all those ogres in a row.
How was that?
Or Cloak and Vilo's like teamwork.
Yeah. I meant to say something about that. Cloak and Vilo become a couple like Storm and Squish, where their battle synergy is terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And fail of the game?
Syldra! No, all of us for letting Syldra down and letting her stay away and not being able to help her.
No, that's
Fail her. We gave her
I
space.
want to say Serenity for not getting what soldiers upset.
She tried.
Time. In time. Who knows? There might be a upcoming character that tells Syldra, "Oh, hey, yeah, no, you were never part of the original group. You're just somebody who joined in."
Wow.
Take away all that responsibility of, "Oh yeah, you've done this before, and you were always destined to do this," and yeah, da 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 da.
Which begs the question: does that mean that Serenity was part of the group? What the heck?
Well,
What the hex?
what the hex?
But anyways, we'll leave it there for now.
Yes.
And going down the list, it's going to be a good night for me. A good night from Kubur.
Good night, everybody.
A good night from Sephi.
Night.
A good night from Frux.
Good night, everyone, and sleep tight.
A good night from D.
Wash your hands, be kind.
A good night from Derkork.
Good night, everyone, and don't forget, if you go out into the wild unknown, wear a mask, for fuck's sake.
And a good night from Jurnis.
Be careful when flirting from dwarves. They tend to hit.
And
That's what happens when you hit on them.
That's when they like you.
Good night,
and
everyone.
one last message from me. Don't be a jackass and copy somebody else's vaccination card. Go out and get the damn vaccine. It's free.
What the fuck? There are people that do that?
Yes, we'll talk about that off stream.
Yeah,
But
sure.
anyways, night night.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.